Hi everyone, welcome back to my Rowana VM channel. Today I'm going to wrap up my first rotation for my project pan 2015. If you'd like to see my progress, where I'm at in finished 100 products, beauty products, makeup products for 2015, please continue watching. Okay, let's start with what I actually was able to finish. Starting with this Tarte Recreate Pro Primer. That was awesome. I finished another primer. This was the Sephora Anti-Shine Foundation Primer. Love this stuff. It's really amazing. I enjoyed using both of those primers. Still on face, I finished my Laura Breakthrough foundation. It has a little bit there, but it's not pumping out. Yeah. So this is finished. So I was able to finish a foundation. That's like awesome. That's like so awesome. Then one other face item here is this Mirrored Active Radiance Serum. That thing, actually, I'm impressed with how much product was in there, and I really like that. Then I finished this Dr. Jart Water Fused BB Cream. I have 3 of these samples, so was happy to work on and finish one. I think pretty much that is it for face products. And just so we can go to a little order, for eyes, I finished my Pro Prime from NARS. That's really awesome stuff. Bases, I finished my Urban Decay Juju. It was so tiny, I was really trying to work with it, but it ended up going into the cap. For liners, I finished this Urban Decay Juju pencil, and I put this off for March. I was only using this in March, and I fell in love with this pencil. But I think I may have another one. If I don't, I have so many other green pencils, but fell in love with that pencil. Another liner I finished was my NYX retractable eyeliner in Silky Cashmere. This is really an awesome primer. I have not primer, liner. I have a couple other liners from that same NYX line. Then I also finished for eyes 2 mascaras. This is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and also the Malibu Glitz Magnier Eyes mascara. For lips, oh, I have one other eyeshadow. I have this eyeshadow here in Rockstar Band from Halorasti, and interestingly, I recently bought a Soft Touch pigment, and it swatches exactly like this color. So I really like that color, and I enjoyed using it. So it's good to know I have another color. For lips, I finished this Clean Color lip pencil, and this is just $1. So I wasn't disappointed. I'm thinking I need to work on some of my more expensive products as against my cheaper products, but this was really a nice lip liner. I find it's comparative to a lot of like the Milani lip liners. I did finish my Tarte Lip Surgeon gloss. I also finished my Malibu Glitz 3D gloss, and I finally finished this Revlon Just Bit and Balm Stain in, what was this, honey? Yeah, honey. This thing appeared like if it was not going to finish, and I am so happy I worked on this. If you were watching my updates, I really thought I was not going to finish this. So I finished that, and I also did finish 2 satin sprays. First, the Victoria's Secret Face Prime. I have a review on this. This is an amazing primer. I really didn't want to finish it, but I didn't want it to go bad on me, so I did work on it. And the other primer is the City Color All Set Satin Spray. Really great primer. Also, would repurchase these 2, but I think this one is discontinued. This one is around still, but I have so many other primers, not primers, satin sprays that I have in my collection, so I'm going to work on those before repurchasing this. But this is an awesome primer. Why do I keep saying primer? That's an awesome satin spray. So I'm going to count how many products I actually did finish. So we have these 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that's the primer to cut, 17, 18 products I did finish from my first rotation. Now there are a couple other products that will just like borderline in terms of finishing that I want to highlight, but I will not actually keep it. I'm gonna trash it. So today is actually the 30th. Technically have one day, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference with some of these. And this is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I was hoping to finish the wax. You can see I have a little bit there. In about 2 or 3 days this would have been gone, so I will consider this a finish item just because of how close it was. And I'm going to depot this eyeshadow and actually put it in that little palette that I am making. So this technically is 19. Another part I'm trashing out would be the City Color Bold Brow. It still has a little bit of product there, a lot of gunk there, but if you look you can see that a lot was actually used up, and there is just a little somewhere here. So I'm totally happy with the value that I got and the use I got out of this. So that is 20. And another product that I am putting out would be my Lancome Sills Booster XL. I did pull out the stopper, and this has some stuff in it I can use, and I may use this tomorrow before trashing it, but it's actually starting getting discolored. So but I would consider this a hit. So this is 21. This mascara, this is my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. I'm dragging this mascara to the end. This could have been finished, but I put eye drops in it, so I'm getting a little bit of use. I will trash this by the end of this week. However, it could have finished by the end of this month, but I really love this mascara, so hence why I just pushed it to use. But this I could also consider as a product finish, so this is going to be 22. Okay, another product that's very close to finishing is this Lord & Berry eyeliner. I didn't really sharpen it because I'm sure that by the next sharpening it would be very difficult. It's going to start slipping in there. So this has maybe 1 or 2 uses before finishing, and so I can consider this like a 23 with a couple days. So I'm thinking it's just about the same time they're gonna go, so I'm gonna consider this a finish also. So that is pretty much 23 of the items. I very close to finishing would have been this MAC Tan pigment. That's as much as I have. I did press it, and the bit that's up here, that piece there, which might be 2 to 3 uses is what I have remaining. So this in about a week's time would be finished. I am going to put it in my rotation as a cheat product to encourage me, and I have been using this for the last 2 weeks almost every day or every other day. So that is not, I could have used it all week and finish it, but I'm really tired of this same look, because you would have seen this eye look in almost a lot of my videos. I think I want to give it a break a bit, so I'm going to actually put this back in a rotation. Let's say that I finish about 23 items give and take within the next couple days. So maybe 3 days, 2-3 days into April. But there are like 2 items that I really did well with, that I'm really proud of, and that are going to go into rotation into the other. But I'll just show you my progress on these items, on the rest of items that I have here in front of me. Some of these are of course are add-ons, so you will see them, even though you've seen them in this video, you'll actually see it in tomorrow's video, in addition to the ones I'm adding for the next 3 months. But I will not show you in detail the, like, say where they're at. So tan pigment, you saw where that one was at. Then the one I'm really proud of is this Tarte blush. This is my progress. I hit really good pan on it, and I was working on this side to dent it. This is not going to go in another rotation for now. I will work on it later in the year to finish it, but I'm pulling it out and I'm going to put in another blush, maybe for I think it's like July, August, September. I'll put this blush back in and work on it, but I'm very happy with the progress and what I was able to achieve with it. Some of the other items, well, I know this foundation was not going to finish, so this is going to go back into rotation. Hopefully I can hit pan on this to and feel satisfied. It's a cream product, so I'm very skeptical about keeping it too long. Then I have my Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer. I thought I would have reached further in this, but I am only here. So in my 10 weeks update, I was here. Now I am somewhere down here. So did make a good progress, but it did not finish the product. Then I also my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. This is where I'm at. I did hit concealer pan and it's actually pretty low, so that I think within a month at least I should be able to finish this. Another powder I was working on would be my BH Studio Pro in number 235, and I did not hit pan on this, but you can see it has a lot of usage and it's actually, you're seeing the rings much more. So I'm thinking like again about a month's use, consistent use of this, I would finish it. The Laura Mercier what is this one called, Universal Invisible Powder. I did not use much of this. This was just 1 or 2 times I got used, and so this is going to take some time to work on. Then we have 2 mascaras here. My Lancome Hypnose Drama, and this is going to go for quite a bit. I used it for some time already. I have like 2 months use out of it. This has 4 ml of product in it, which is pretty good for its for this size. So this is going to go another full 2 months. And another another eye product that I have is my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. So you can see I marked it here. Let's see where I am at. Now this thing, oh my goodness, when I say this thing has a lot of product, it has a lot of product, these primers. So I went down a couple, like went down more into the tube. So I'm somewhere here. I will mark it, but that's where that's at. This NYX Butter Gloss in Meringue is going to go back again. Hopefully I can finish it. This thing has 8 ml of product, which is like double the size of most glosses. So that is not going to finish anytime soon. Then my Bare Minerals 5-in-1. This is where I'm at. I'm going to use this for the next rotation as a base, and once this is finished then I'll add something else, but I will not add anything until this is finished and really be consistent with it. And I also have my black liner that I'm going to use for smoky eyes. Then I have this corrector from City Color. Actually did make good progress on it. The last time I was at is where you saw that blue mark. This is where it is at now. It broke. Oh boy. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to see this, but I think I pressed too hard on it. Can you guys see? So the progress was pretty decent, and so I'm thinking once I can be consistent in using this, it's going to finish in a month's time. Then my Sasha Fix It spray has maybe, I'm thinking somewhere around here, but I'm hoping to finish it at least by the end of April. So give and take, it's going to be done. The last item, which did not make much progress, is this Benefit What's Up, and I don't know if you guys can see where I marked it. It was there, and so it is just below. It's like, it looks almost the same place, but I have used this thing a ton load and it's not going anywhere, so it's behaving like that Revlon balm stain. But that is where all these things are at. They're going to go into my new rotation, and I'm going to start showing them some love. So that's it for this project pan. I was able to at least finish about 21 items straight, like completely finished, and with about 2 or 3 other items I was able to be very close to finishing. Yeah, so that's my progress, and I am happy. I know I wanted to finish more than 25, I didn't, but a lot of these products I worked on so that they're going to be able to finish in my second rotation and they'll be much easier. And I learned a couple tips and tricks as I was working on those, and look out for my new rotation video that's going to come up very soon. And tomorrow hopefully I can get it up and you'll see what products I'll be using for my next rotation for Project Pan. Thank you guys so much. If you are Project Panner, please let me know if I have not already subscribed and following your progress. Would love to check your video out and see how you're going, because those videos are the ones that I generally watch a lot just because they are so encouraging. They help keep me at bay and not buy too much, but focus on using up a lot of my products. So thanks so much.